A week? A week? No, ma'am. Y'all, welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Ray. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. Today I was like, let me go ahead and do a quick video while I have a little bit of energy. I have been so lethargic, so tired, so lazy lately. Well, not lazy. I mean, I am growing a human, but I'm in the end stages of my pregnancy. Right now, I am 36 weeks. So we are rolling along. I've said this before in past videos. My pregnancy has been, I've been blessed to not have experienced a lot of the terrible symptoms that a lot of girls go through throughout pregnancy. Actually, 2 weekends ago was the first time I experienced my feet being swollen. At my baby shower, I wore these little heels. Actually, let me show you something. I had these heels on. These cute little heels. I got these from Target. It's so pretty. So I got these. They're really comfortable, but I was up, I was walking around, greeting people, talking to people. I had a long, beautiful gown on for my baby shower, so it kind of like covered my feet. When I sat down to start opening gifts, I kid you not, my dress like kind of lifted up off of my left foot. My foot looked like, you know that scene from The Nutty Professor when Eddie Murphy starts to switch back into the fat mode and his foot blew up? That's exactly how my foot looked.
Professor? Hello, Jason.
Like, it was so scary. But I'm okay. But y'all, look at this. Look at this. Look at my hand. Watch my hand. Look. Look at this hand. You see how stiff my fingers are? Like this, doing this hurts. This, especially down in here, hurts. I thought I had hurt myself or like sprained my wrist or something. Almost like my hand is swollen. Now, this is something that I was not aware of that was a pregnancy symptom. It seems like when you're pregnant, everything is a pregnancy symptom. Apparently, when you're pregnant, the swelling that you experience, like in your feet, it goes to other joints as well. So you experience, some women have swelling that happens in their wrists that presses on nerves that makes you feel like you have carpal tunnel. I can't squeeze things without discomfort, like opening stuff. I can't really lean or put a lot of weight on this hand because my wrist hurts too badly. So I asked my doctor about it just to be sure, just because this hand feels so tingly. I asked my doctor, like, is this something normal? And she's like, oh yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Nobody tells you these things. Like, I'm a first time mom. I'm like, what the hell did I mess myself up? First time mom, first time being pregnant, it's a learning curve. You just never know how your body is going to react to pregnancy. But I'm blessed for the journey. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about is maternity leave as a self-employed person. I have been self-employed for 7, 8, almost 8 years now. I was in real estate working completely for myself for about 6 years, and then a year ago I took contract work with this company as a project manager, which means basically you work for the company but you're a 1099 employee. You guys understand what that means, I hope. If you don't, let me know in the comments and I will explain it further. As a 1099 employee, you don't get like health benefits, nothing. So everything is completely on you. So with that being said, I don't have maternity leave benefits. I have to keep working. So what I've been experiencing in the past month, I almost feel like I'm being bullied at this point about what am I going to do? What's the plan after the baby? What are your capabilities going to be? Now, I used to work in office on a hybrid schedule where I'd be in the office 3 days a week and I work from home 2 days a week. But in the recent, like maybe the past 2 months, I've just been strictly working from home because it's just too much. Commuting back and forth does not agree with my body. I cannot sit up in an office all day. I just can't. I can't. I refuse to be miserable. I refuse to be stressed out. I need to be in a comfortable place, which is my home office. So I've been working from home, and that's great. And honestly, about 98% of what I do in this position can be done from home. But apparently, sometimes when you work under certain people, who maybe like don't have a family or don't prioritize anything in their lives other than work, they don't understand why you need a work-life balance or why certain things in your life are a priority over work. In my case, the guy that I work under, he doesn't get the fact that I'm 8+ months pregnant. He doesn't understand that, especially as a first-time mom, asking a pregnant woman consistently, what are your plans after the baby? Are you going to come to the office? Are you able to work 5 days a week, 7 days a week? Are you going to be able to go out of town and do these site trips? Are you like, what's the plan for daycare? When are you going to put your son in daycare? Like, asking what I think are so inconsiderate, so inconsiderate. Like, asking questions like that while a woman is so close to giving birth to her first child is just like so mind-boggling to me, because I'm just like, what is wrong with you? First of all, I am about to have a baby, which is a scary experience in itself. It's like, I'm about to be a mom. I really just want to focus on like getting past labor. And then what does me returning to the office look like to you? Do you expect for me to have the baby and then be back in the office the next week? Why do you need me in the office so soon? Why do you need me in the office, period? That's a good question. When 98% of what I do, I can do from home. Why do you think that daycare is automatically an option for me? Not to get too personal, but when I was a child, I went to daycare because my parents didn't have the luxury of just like being home with me. So I went to daycare, and my experience in daycare was so traumatic that to this day, as a 33-year-old woman, I still have very vivid memories of what it was like being in this daycare. The person who owned the daycare was very abusive to children, very. So I saw a lot of things that a child should never see and a child should never experience. And because of that, I know I do not feel comfortable with anyone keeping my child other than my mother. As of right now, me and my boyfriend have agreed my son cannot go to daycare until he's old enough to talk. When he's old enough to say, mommy, this person bothered me, mommy, this happened, mommy, that happened, he can't go to daycare. For a job to consistently push a woman who is so close to labor, being like, well, what are your plans? They literally got into a meeting with me 2 weeks ago over the phone and said, oh, well, when you go into labor, what are you gonna need? Like, you're gonna need like at least a week, maybe like a week, right? Listen, me being such a hardworking woman naturally, I kind of in the moment was just like, yeah, probably like a week. I come home from the hospital and, you know, I'm just gonna be healing up and adjusting to being home with a newborn. But yeah, I can still get online. I can still do calls and this and that. My mom happened to be at my house that day, and I told her, I was like, oh yeah, they were saying I probably could take a week and then I can just be back online and working. My mom was like, a week? A week? No, ma'am, not a week. You need more than a week. Like, you don't know how your body is going to react to having a child. You don't know what you're going to need when you come home from the hospital. You need to sit still, you need to heal, you need to adjust to being a mom, to having a newborn around like a week. I know that when it comes to how companies handle maternity leave, we as Americans, we suck because in a lot of other countries you get like the substantial amount of time for maternity when you have a child. In America, they want to look, you get a couple weeks, you back to work. I am blessed to be in a position where I can walk away from this position if need be. If I cannot get into an agreeable situation, which for me would be able to work from home, I can attend some in-person things if needed. That's not a problem. But commuting, sitting in an office all day when I can be home with my child and working from home, that doesn't work for me. At this point, I'm just like, if we can't come to an agreement on what life after birth is going to look like, I can't walk away. And I thank God for being in that position because, you know, there's other things that I do. I'm fine financially. I'm fine. I keep this position because, one, I do love the work. I love what I do. The money is pretty good. Having the extra money is great. I do love what I do, but pushing me constantly, I'm not giving them an answer right now. I'm just not, because I really want to focus on these last couple of weeks of being pregnant and going into labor. It's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. And finishing up, I don't know if you can see in the background, my office is messy because I have baby stuff piled up here. I have his bassinet here. I have his stroller here. I have gift bags that I still haven't gone through yet from the baby shower. I just had his baby clothes taken downstairs so I can wash all of his stuff. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. And it's like, I just want to focus on being prepared to have a new person who's going to be attached to me, you know? So I just really, I really don't like feeling like I'm in a position of like I'm being bullied. You know, what are you going to do? What is your plan? Are you going to be able to? No, leave me alone. That's what I really want to say. Like, leave me alone. I'm already doing this work and everything else that I have going on right now. I am taking care of what I need to take care of with the energy that my body is allowing me. I can't even go up and down the stairs too much anymore because my son has dropped into my pelvis because he's ready to be born. Like, leave me alone. Women, we are so incredible. We are so strong. The things that women are capable of doing, like, we deserve so much praise. We deserve so much grace. And to have a man come at you while you're pregnant and just constantly poke and prod at you about what are your immediate plans after you have your child. You don't know. Like, you've never been a mom before. I don't know what it's going to look like after I have a child. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me be. As long as my work is getting done, leave me alone. But I'm sorry to go on that little rant, but I know I'm not the only woman who may be watching this who has probably experienced something like this and working in corporate as either a W-2 employee or a 1099 employee. Like, it's hard. Just trying to make sure that you're going to be straight after your baby is born. Make sure that you are allowed the time, the grace, the healing, like, that you will need after becoming a mom. America needs to do better. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much to the people who have been sending me words of encouragement. You don't know how much it means to me. Like, I love reading some of the comments that you guys send me. I really do, because I need all the strength, all the encouragement that I can get right now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.